This is our LA7s review. Me and Alex Camps here, and then we'll give you our stars at the end of it. But first things first, Friday. Friday was day one of the Rugby Hub Passport and this tournament experience. And what did we do with our Friday?
We played beach rugby. Took us a while to find the spot down there. Where did we end up going, Kevin?
We went to Manhattan Beach because we thought that's where it was. We walked all the way out to Post 40th, but that's actually where the LA Rugby Club practices touch rugby. So we were a little miscued on the website's directions of where to go. Turns out it was at Hermosa Beach, which we took a quick Uber to, and we got there to experience multiple hours of rugby.
That's right. Shout out to the St. Louis Ramblers.
We
were running with their squad. Real fun group of guys. Love playing beach rugby. Storm and Norman, another gentleman we met down there, director of beach rugby.
Yeah, he's gonna get on for an interview sometime soon, and he did a great job DJing and commentating. Like he was doing the color commentary and the play-by-play for a lot of it. And I gotta say, he kept the crowd pumped.
Could you explain some of the rules about beach rugby fives that makes it unique? You know,
we
had no experience.
This was our first time playing beach rugby, and so we didn't necessarily know what the rules were. So obviously we got a lowdown real quick from Doc Tinsley. Good old Doc Tinsley was there running the medical staff, signed our waiver forms.
Wash the sand out of my eyes.
Wash the sand out of your eyes later on in the thing. But with beach rugby, it's 5-on-5, and it's in this inflatable field, right? And if you dot it down between the goalposts and the center, it's worth 7. If you get it outside, it's worth 5. There's no poaching. There's no rucks. There's no set pieces. It's really just all tap and go, running in the sand.
Making tackles.
It's making tackles and offloading. You got a couple seconds to offload the ball when you hit the ground, or you can touch it down, dish it out, and reset the line of scrimmage like you do in touch. It is exhausting running in that.
Yeah.
Running in that sand.
Yeah, great workout. No better way to spend a day at the beach, than playing rugby.
Everybody in LA is playing sand volleyball. Beach rugby. Why isn't anybody playing beach rugby then? We gotta get more.
Come check out.
You gotta come check out beach rugby.
If you like the beach,
if you enjoy good times at the beach, you're gonna enjoy beach rugby. What's your take on the Rugby Hub Passport?
Rugby Hub Passport was interesting. It was very cool to see, all the participating sponsored bars in one location with this little flyer. I thought it was gonna be like a passport type bar crawl situation, and really it just is kind of a waste of paper.
An absolute waste of a tree's life. None of these bars had stamps.
You
got
potential.
nothing if you got the stamps. There's mad potential, but none of these bars actually had stamps. We traveled to a few different of them, and none of them were stamping anything. We were told that when you have this, it gets you 20% off. I think that was off your final bill. I think that was a little crap. And the drink specials, it is listed as the drink specials, and the drink specials did not disappoint. I gotta say, I did enjoy the drink specials.
Had a great time.
There's a lot of buy one get. You had at the standing room, you had a buy one get one free. How could you not beat a buy one get one free for $1? So that's like you're getting a screwdriver for $7. You're getting your second screwdriver for $1. So that's $8 for 2 screwdrivers. That's a $4 screwdriver.
That's great.
That's just math.
Tool.
So gotta say that Friday, Saturday, Sunday night.
I had a great time at the bar scene.
There's a lot.
The LA beach community out there is great. Loved the environment.
Incident free for the most part with our crowd. Everything we saw, but man, were there some drunk creeps out there. It was the typical bar scene.
And how do you feel about the stadium experience?
Now let's talk about the stadium experience. The stadium experience blew my mind. Dignity Health Sports Park is an absolutely fantastic venue. I found it to be pretty world class. Don't eat half my banana.
You want half a banana?
You ate half. You already ate your half a banana. I'm saving that for the end of the show.
You want half a banana?
I don't want a quarter of a banana. I need half a banana. Dignity Health Sports Park was a fantastic venue. I gotta say, world class. A little expensive for my taste, but the facility was fantastic. The men's room, they kept them clean, and
food was decent.
Food was decent. There's
the stadium food. I had plenty of stadium food, but then I also went to the diverse. What would you call that? Maybe like a multicultural food court, if you will. That's just
Culture Town was awesome.
It was definitely Guy Fieri. Would have approved. Flavor Town approved. Absolutely.
Excuse me, I'm eating my quarter of a banana.
I had the flavors of East Africa.
Yeah, so in that culture center, It was all the different countries represented that had booths there and were able to sell their food, their taste. So we had that taste of East Africa. We had some really good smoked goat.
I had a spicy chicken thing that was delicious.
Yeah, that spicy chicken was good. The rice
Kenyan
was good.
sausage.
Good.
Yep. And the seats.
Seats were fantastic.
The seats were good. Not the toilet seats.
Nothing but good views from all the. I thought the seats were comfortable.
Yeah, we were up there in the shaded side of the stadium. What area was that, Kevin?
That ended up being the southeast.
The Club 100, is that what it's
Club 100? Club 100 is where we got hooked up. We spent the weekend watching the games with the Alaska Usyks. So
big shout out to the boys.
Cam Vivian, the seafood sausage king of Alaska. David Delosier,
Right.
the man in black. Rich Periano. We had a really good crowd sitting with us. The wonderful Jessica Philly.
Always a great time with you guys.
It was a great group, and we got to watch and hear about the game. And
How do you feel about that final match, South Africa and Fiji?
the final match was fantastic. Stedman Gans, I believe, is the one that synced that kick and ended up getting player of the final.
Clutch.
And absolute clutch. And then, because they were down 19-0.
Yeah.
Came back in the second half, tied at 24 for overtime by making a hell of a conversion on that far left.
Truly,
Try zone.
world class.
And it was a windy day, inconsistent wind
Yeah.
all day on that field. Played great. And then Fiji, I don't know, they overtime, they just didn't get that possession. South
Africa.
Africa
They had a yellow card that hurt them?
They had the yellow that hurt. South Africa won the restart and just scored in thrilling fashion with a great, I think it was a Werner Koch rupture that led into some offloads.
He set it up with the line break.
Yeah. But, absolute fantastic final. What do you think of USA?
I think the USA is finally starting to work out some of the kinks that they had early on. They're looking like they're moving the ball a little bit better and playing a little bit more cohesive as a defense. I think they're doing a little bit better, and I look to see them moving better than 5th place this next tournament in Vancouver.
Yeah, that cohesiveness was prevalent with Madison Hughes returning. You could see that they were just in sync a little better. Madison Hughes, he's number one for America in all time for tackles. He is, as much as he is the linchpin playmaker on offense, he's a tackling machine. He's a little Wolverine out there. Now you got him with a Stephen Thomason who's also doing his all. We looked fantastic on defense, and Martin Iosefo really showed up. Danny Barrett was handled that perimeter really well. Defensively was probably our best aspect. Perry Baker looked fantastic on defense.
I would agree, yeah. And what a treat we got to see Carlin Isles and Perry Baker both hit 200.
Both hit 200. I want to get the final numbers on that.
Carlin did get it first, though. So for all you following along with that race, how about it? Perry Baker got the start, our first match, but did not get the try. Carlin came in a little bit after halftime, I believe it was, and got his 200th first.
Yeah, Carlin was just on this tournament. He came in that first game against Samoa, and he scored it in the second half real quick.
Yeah.
And then how cool was it when Perry got his? Perry didn't get his 200th until
Looked right at us and he went
until
two.
the Australia game.
Yeah.
We were lucky enough to have moved into that corner to party down with the Renegades and cheer on USA with the Renegades, and Thomas Silverback Reyes and Jesse and the boys, and to score on that sideline, he ran by. He knew he had it. He just goes right down the sideline, throwing up to 200, and we just threw it right back at him, 200.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. That was really cool to be a part of that highlight.
How do you feel about the USA's performance?
I was a little underwhelmed. I think it was the big significant was losing a guy like Ben Pinkelman. I know I'm not positive on the injury, but I saw him and asked him, how's it feeling on the pitch? And he said, not good.
Yeah, it's
He said, not good. So I'll wait to hear what the injury is. Hopefully we get him back soon, because can't speculate, can't conflate. Ben Pinkelman will be back, I'm sure, but I think it was evident that we needed him. He's a bigger Madison Hughes when it comes to consistency and in the lineouts. Without him in it, we had Cody Melfi playing prop. And how about a guy like Cody Melfi stepping up to play prop?
Yeah, I mean,
how many stars you giving the LA7s?
I think I'm going to give the LA7s probably a solid 4 stars.
4 stars.
That's
4
coming
stars
off.
from Alex Camps.
I'm gonna just, for reference, I'm gonna give Vegas about 1.5 stars, maybe 2 stars for Vegas. So just a little gauge of where I'm at.
Wow,
with
so
that.
you're saying Vegas 2019, you're giving that 2 stars.
Yeah.
And then in this LA7s, 4 stars.
Yeah, that's probably about right.
Wow, it was twice as good.
Yeah,
Excellent.
I would say so. Yeah.
I gotta pretty much agree. I was at
The
that same
beach-
experience.
beach
I don't know if I
is
give them
huge.
2 stars, but the beach is a deal sealer. The beach gives you an extra star for sure. Beach rugby is 100% worthy of its own star experience here. An absolute blast, beach rugby. Stadium world class. The stadium was a whole lot better than Sam Boyd. All the
Right.
players had room to run. It was great
Way
to see
more
Carlin Alves.
amenities.
It was great to see Carlin Alves get that extra 8 meters on the pitch.
Up zone.
And then, yeah, just the stadiums. It was easy to follow. It was easy to move around that place. It was just one big ring, great stadium.
Yep.
I'm gonna go 4 stars. I'll give
4 stars.
I'll give LA7s 4 stars as well.
4 stars.
Gauged off of your Vegas 2019 2 stars. I think it's about noon. I think we gotta get out of here.
Yeah, you're too young to retire, buddy.
I'm quitting cigarettes, smoking is bad for me, but anyway.
All right, Temecula, he fell down. He's got the ball out though. 2 seconds, there could be an overload.
Roosevelt said not to sit up straight on it.
Nice, quick tap out. Oh, sand in the eye. I saw that. We might need medical with the sand in the eye. Water. Ain't waiting some water. Come on over here. Oh, Railroads. What's up, Scotty? Mr. Martel's in the house here. He's a hometown guy from Wisconsin. He just got sand all up in the face.